Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Yay. Happy crafting. I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. Cheers. My company is still here, but they're sleeping. We did some snippets last night and some slow stitching, and we're having a great time. I'm still working on my Lavender May. This is her. I put a topper on her. So when you open it, this comes off. And then I put this on the back to match the journal. See? And then I don't think I've really done anything. Oh yes, I did add this page here. It's a antique embroidery page. And then I don't know why this is out. I think I was going to add something to that. But I think, oh, and then I added this postcard that my friend brought me. So it says a Happy New Year, but it doesn't matter. And it's from, let's see, 1908. But it's perfect for this journal. But see, this is why, you know, you leave little tucks and stuff. I think that's all I've done so far. I have worked on some ephemera, and I found this little German, I've had this forever. It's a little German, it was just the cover. There was nothing else. And the inside was a mess, the spine was a mess. So I had an old book plate, fly page, you know, that went in an old book. So I glued that there, and I glued a piece here. And then I reinforced the spine with some masking tape, and then I put lace on the inside. Then I sewed in this little signature, and then I put this antique lace on the outside because I just thought it matched this really well. And this really doesn't do anything, but I loved it. I just thought it went real well with the book. It kind of looks like that's how you open the book, but it's not really. And then I just added some, this is onion skin embossed paper. And then just added some pages to it. This was from the original book. It had this, all it had left in it was one page and this stuck in it. It was like a little bookmark or something. So I added that same lace to there. So, and then this had screws obviously, but I just used brads because, and then glued it down because I didn't want the brads poking through to the other side. So that's what I've done so far on her. But today, I thought that I would come along and show you some of the ephemera I'm making. About, I don't even know how long ago it was, I made a lace masterboard, and I'll link that video in the description box. So I've cut up the lace masterboard, and now I'm just making some tags and little pockets and, you know, ephemera to go with it. And so now I'm slow stitching on to the lace masterboard. Don't look at the back, I always make a mess. But this is out of antique Italian paper that I had gotten from Rachel from Roxy Creations a long time ago. And then I just covered it with all different bits and pieces of lace. The whole masterboard. It was about this big. And then I just cut it up. I didn't pay much attention, I just cut it up. And I had to cut it with scissors because of the lace. So that was a little bit tricky. And this is all the pieces I had left. I even saved this little piece because you never know, it can make a bookmark or even a little pocket from that. And this, so now what I do is I typically will go, and this is very fragile. Oh, and then once I cut it up, I went over it and just made sure everything was stitched down because this was glued very lightly with Fabri-Tac. So everything has been stitched down. So now I just go over it. Move these out of the way. I just go over it and I do some slow stitching. So I put a little piece of fabric here, and this is actually what do you call that? I always lose my words when I get on video. But feed sack, little piece of feed sack that my friend brought me, and then I just made some little flowers and some leaves, and I just stapled that on with a little, with the tiny attacher, and then I'll back it obviously, probably with book page or maybe something for writing. So that's that. I made these little snippets for, you know, to go in the journal, and this is just a piece of I have a whole bunch of this. It's samples, you know, fabric samples, and then I just added these laces to it, put a little French knots and stuff in pink. And then this one, I love this one. I think it's so pretty. So there's a piece of lace here, and then this is part of a doily, and this is just a little tiny piece of trim. And then I slow stitched out a little green, and then some peach, and then some pink, and then this is by itself. And then that's just the lace. And then this one, which I started off with this piece here, which is just, like I said, that fabric sample. And then just tore little pieces, cut little pieces of, that's just a little piece of lace. And then this I love, and I did some slow stitching there in purple, this in yellow. And then I added a little button right here onto this piece of lace right here. So, and those will go in my journal as well. So I thought what I would do is show you, I know I've showed slow stitching on paper before, but I thought I'd bring it back because it was a while ago. So, and I always pull out some buttons, just a little bit of fabrics, because otherwise I get too confused, and it takes me too long to choose something. So if I'm going to add fabric, then yeah, so put that there. So all I do is I start out with, I typically will start out with my, like any greens that I'm going to do. So let me just get something here to work on here. And I still need to add, I think I'll do this one. I don't know what this one's going to be yet, but I'll work on this one, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this one. No, this one. I don't know which one. I want to make, I just want to work on a small one, maybe for the small journal, because this one won't fit in the small one. Oh, and then I have some trim right here, some crocheted vintage trim, and then a few of my, these are silk embroidery flosses. I have cotton, I have silk. The silk goes through the paper really easily. So, let me just, oh my goodness, it's so early, but I wanted to do this before everybody got up. So I'm just going to have another sip of coffee. So early. Looking for my tape. And I have you down low so you can see what I'm doing. So then I'll just take a needle. So easy. And I love it. I love doing this at night. I love doing it any time of day. But usually I paper craft during the day. So I'm just threading my needle here. I don't have my wax with me. Usually I'll run it through my wax. Like I have this little wax. Is it in here? No. this little round wax, and it's really great to run your thread through. Here we go. So I always start off with green, and I do make a knot because it's just easier for me. Some people don't, but I do. So I just make a knot. And it's so easy to sew on paper. This has a backing on it already, so it might be a little bit harder, but actually it'll probably be easier because this one was really hard because of the paper. I felt like I was ripping it. So I'll just make like some grass and some leaves. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know if yeah, I think I'm low enough. I'll make grass, I'll make stems. So I'll kind of just go, you know, any which way. And if you can sew a button, you can do this. Okay, so you just go long and short, long and short. Just kind of make a little bit of a grass field down here. And then I might go over here a little bit. And pull through and go over here to this edge. And then, let's see, I'll go back through here. And I might go up here longer to make it look like a stem. And I think I was looking at this morning, and may go, you know, put some more greens in here and go, you know, some more purple flowers, and maybe add some more yellow. There's some yellow little French knots in here. This one didn't come out so good, but you know, you can see in the green, I did really light green. I like the darker green better. You can see it better on the lace. And these lace masterboards take seconds. Well, I mean, on video it didn't take seconds because I was trying to choose which laces to use. But I'll try and link that video below so you can see that. It's very fun. And you don't even have to slow stitch on it. You could use it just as the way it is. And take, for example, you know, fussy cut. I've been fussy cutting, you know, flowers from one of the pages. This is one of the pages from the kids. So I've been fussy cutting the flowers out just in case I want to just take and add a flower or something to it instead of slow stitching it. And I won't use all of these in this journal. I keep them aside and use them in different journals. But I'll go here, and then I'll make a little stem on this side. And what I'm doing is kind of just making a little field of flowers, and you'll see. And you can actually add buttons to the top of each stem, depending on, you know, what your look is or what you're going for. And like I said, doing it on the paper is easy because your needle will go right through the paper. And I'm not using a very thick needle. I don't know what number this is, I can't remember. But yeah, you can slow stitch on anything. It just gives it that, you know, that extra little bit of a look to your journal or to your ephemera, you know. So I think I need, it looks more like I'm doing the stems up there, so I might do some grasses down here. I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna do some back stitching, which all you do is go above that and then back down through this hole because I need to make a longer stem. And then I'll go this way. My thumb is really hurting because I've been doing a lot of this in the past day. Well, last night, I think I spent, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. So this thumb's really hurting me. You know, from holding it. So that looks good. I think I need some leaves now coming out. Not leaves, but like another little stem coming out there. So I'll just go in here and, you know, kind of, you know, visualize a stem. And maybe another stem coming up here. So you kind of just visualize it. And don't worry about what the back looks like. You can cover it. Of course, some people who do slow stitching, their backs look just as nice as the fronts, but I never do. I don't really pay much attention to the back. So I think I'll go more over this way with this stem, you know, and have it go maybe more this way. I don't even know if this is going to show up on the camera. I think I'll turn the light on. There. That's probably better for you. If it doesn't come out good, I can always do it over and do a different one. I love this collection. The Lavender May collection. It's really fun. Especially this time of year with all the purples. And I've been adding a lot of yellows and things like that. So now I've got the stem kind of going this way. And I think I'll just add a little bit of a leaf here. So I'll come back down here and add a leaf, a little stem going that way. And then maybe, this way. I think I need this to go back up this way. And so I'm just kind of visualizing it, just kind of going up this way. And I'll just add some grass now down here. And you can use a couple of different color greens, you know, to blend it and make it look, you know, like a couple of, I don't know, just shading, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Roxy Creations, if you're looking for slow stitching. I'm not very good at it. I'm a very, you know, a novice. But I love it. I really do. And I couldn't do it for a long, long time because I had such poor vision, but it's gotten better. So now down here, I think I'll just add a little bit of green to make this look more like grass down here. I should be doing that in a different color green, but that's okay. I'm kind of whispering. I shouldn't be whispering. You're not going to hear me. But it is so relaxing that you kind of do find yourself just like zoning, you know, it's like you're in a zen, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to make this stem here a little bit bigger, you know, a little bit longer to make it look more like a stem. And I know it just looks like a bunch of green right now, but it won't once you get some little flowers on it. And you can always turn it over and look and see where you're going. Okay, I'll go straight with this one. And I think this needs a little leaf coming off here. I'm I'm just doing it until I run out of the green, really. See? And I think I'll add one more little down here and tie this off. I think I'll just do a short one. Make it look like a little bit of grass. And over here. I'm so sorry. I am trying to be quiet too, and you know, in respect of my company. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to go underneath here. Pull this so it doesn't come out of my needle. And I'm just going to take it and go underneath here and pull it through, and then do it again and pull it through, and then just take my needle out. And then what I do, and you don't have to do this, but I always take a little tiny bit of glue just to make sure that thread's not going to go anywhere. And once I back it, it won't go anywhere. But I'll just take a little bit, a tiny bit, and I'll just kind of go over that like that. And that will hold that down until, you know, it's not going out, but because I knotted it. But so now I have my grass. And put that there. I won't need it. And let's pick a different color. I think I'll do maybe a lighter purple, like a this is kind of all. Oh, this is pretty. But I don't know how well you'll see it. I think I'll do yellow, some more yellow and some more purple. I like this color. Let me just get one of these out. This is all braided. I braided it, so I shouldn't have. I should have put it on one of my spools here. And you can use like corrugated cardboard to hold your threads. You know, whatever. But she brought me a whole bag, so I sat and I put it all together on some corrugated cardboard the other day. There we go. So that's plenty. I'll show you how to separate it too. It's so easy. So I think I'll use that color, and I'll use some yellow, and maybe which yellow should I use? Should I use a brighter yellow? So I have this yellow. This yellow is right here. I think I'll use a brighter yellow. I'm going to have to get this on a spool today because I just braided it just for now. Let's see, what other colors do I have? Oh, wait a minute, I have a better yellow over here. Oops, sorry. Hold on 1 second. See, that's like a real butter. It's pretty, but it doesn't show up real well. Is this the same color? Yeah. I might even add some of this. No. Maybe some, I think of, I was going to say maybe I'll stick with just the purple and the yellow, but I don't want everything purple and yellow. I know. Sorry about that. I'll pull this out. That has a lot of color colors in it. Can't go wrong with that. Okay. So, let's see. See how I just kind of braided all those together so that they would stay until I got some more of my little things out. So there we go. So I'll use the yellow. I'll start with these two. So I just take it and I kind of just tap it at the top, and that pushes all the threads apart. I usually will use 2. So I'll pull 2 out like that. I hope you grabbed some coffee, because sometimes it can take a while to do slow stitching on video. That's why I don't do it a lot. You could even do this, you know, make some flowers or put a little flower at the top. Oh, I might use that for the top. I think I will. Okay, we'll just do one. You know, one slow stitch tag. This one only has 1 thread in it, so I'm going to just do this. So if you only get 1 thread in there, just do this. I thought I had 2, but I only have 1. So now I have 2. Then I think I will start here and then just turn it over wherever you want your flower. And for this one, I'm going to do some French knots. So all you do is take your needle, put this to the left, and then wrap your needle 1, 2, 3, I'll go 4. And then you go back in through that hole, right next to it, pull it through, and pull it down, and you have a little flower. See? It's real easy. Now I'll hold that there. I'll go into the next one where I want a flower. And just do that. Hold this to the left. Go around my needle. 1, 2, 3. I'm going 4 because this is silk and it's I only have 2 threads in there. If I had 3 threads in there, I'd probably only go around 3 times. But I only have 2 and it is silk thread, so she actually got this from India. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. She said, you pull it apart, you can have it. I'm like, I will. She's so sweet. Now see, that doesn't bother me that it didn't come out perfectly fine because not all flowers are the same. And now I'll put another one, say, over here. Let's see. Maybe I'll put one up here. Like this. She made a beautiful snippet. She's going to embellish it today. I put it on my Facebook. 3. I'll show it to you, actually, when I'm done here. It's beautiful. She's going to do some embellishing and some slow stitching on it today. There's that. I think I'll do one little more down here and then I'll add a different color. Oops. And don't worry if you go in through the wrong hole, because it doesn't show, especially with the lace. So I'll put one here. Again, I'm just going to put this to the left over here, and I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, I'll do 4, and then I'm just going to stick it down. That's why it's good to have a felt board, because you can stick it down and not stick it into it, and it goes right into the felt. And pull it, and there you go. So now I'm just going to tie this off and do maybe a couple of yellow ones, and this will be done. And that's it. And then I'll put a topper on it, and we'll be done. I pulled out some fabrics, but I might use that little trim on this one. There. I won't have to glue that. I put a good knot in it. See? Isn't that pretty? And that one's a little bit loose, but that doesn't bother me at all. So I'm just going to take some yellow. Where is it? Where's the end? Hold on 1 second. I probably should have, here it is. I probably should have done a few needles first before I got on camera, but I didn't. So I'm just going to kind of, do this to separate my threads, and then pull them. And then I'm just going to pull that, and this is going to be my thread. So now I did pull 2, but I'm going to double it up to bring 4. That I can use again. I'm trying to see it here. Here we go. So I am going to double this and make 4. And I'm going to do a different flower. This one's very easy. These are just little hearts that look like flowers. That's what those are. So I'm just going to find this little one here. I'm going to go up through here. And then I'm just going to I'm going to go like in a V. So I'm going to go here. And it looks like a little heart when you're done. Sort of. Sweet. See? And then I'll do another one right here. And it looks like a little field of flowers. You would never, it's just, adds just so much. And I might put like a little sentiment on it. Where else do I want to do a yellow one? I think I want to go maybe here. And if I can find it. There we go. Aren't these really cute? Oh, be careful. Don't stab yourself. Always have a Kleenex nearby because you don't want to get blood on anything. Should have my little thimble on. There's always something you can do when you're crafting, right? I think the reason why this is so relaxing is because you don't make a mess. I make such a mess when I craft. Here we go. And it needs a little bit of yellow over here. So I'll do a little yellow one right here. Oh, I'm running out because I came way across. So just go up here. And then back through here. Right, nope. nice to knot this off. And like I said, this will be covered, so you'll never see it. And if you go under those threads, and then just cut it. And that's it so far. I don't think I'll add another color. So I'll just put a topper on it and see what I have here first. I don't remember what I pulled out. I think I don't want to really take away from that, so I will use this. So I'm just going to snip a little piece of this off. Wait a minute, how can I do this so that, let me try this. Because now you can do one or two things. You can slow stitch this on, or you can just take your tiny attacher, which, oh no, I don't think I have it in here. I think I may have left it in the other room. Hold on one second, let me just check. Because that's where I was working last night. I bet I did. Well, in that case, hang on. This one already has threads in it, because sometimes what I'll do is, you know, I'll glue buttons on like that, but this one I'm gonna sew. So I need a different one. Something that's gonna show up. This one. So my tiny attacher is in the other room, so I am just going to do this right there. And I will use that real pale yellow, because I don't have any white out here. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Plenty. I usually keep the colors in this jar that I use at my desk a lot. Again, just kind of do this, and that separates your threads so much easier. And then just pull it like this. Oops, I've got a lot of little threads over here. These are so pretty. I really love them. Aren't they so pretty? They're gonna look so cute in the journal. Okay. I'll sip coffee. And thread my needle. And this is just regular cotton embroidery floss. I could have used only one string, but I didn't, so it's all right. So I'm just gonna sew that button on, which will sew that little flower on. And that will be my topper to my tag. And when you see this again, it might look completely different, because I might add more flowers here and there. I don't think so, because it's little. I don't want to add too many, because I don't want to take away from the lace that's on the tag. And like I said, I'll try to link the video that I did, which I think I can do now. I'm learning. So I want that to go right there. This might be a little bit harder because I'm going through some, not too bad. So just, dang it, came out. I just have to hold it close so I can see it. Sorry, I went quiet. I'm right here. Just threading my needle. I do have a needle threader that would do much better than I am right now, that's for sure. Get it even. Let me bring this closer. There we go. And then I'll go. Make sure this is straight. This one has 4 holes, of course. I like to sew my buttons on. I think it looks better. And like I said, sometimes I'll sew a whole bunch of buttons, just in case I have to, you know, if I'm in a hurry, I can just glue them and they look sewed on. Depends on the project. So then you're done. And bring it back here and tie it off. Where am I gonna, there we go. Pull it up through here. And you're done. And there you go. That's a cute tag. Love it. So that's it for today. So we've got this one. This one will go in the bigger journal. And like I said, I still have some more green to do. And I think I might add some flowers up here as well. But that's how you sew on paper. That's it. Very simple. And I still have, I mean, that lace masterboard gave me a lot. And I won't use all of them in this journal. Just put my needle back. I won't use all of them in this journal. But some I'll use as pockets. You know, I might use something like this in a pocket. That would make a good pocket, you know, to put something in. I wouldn't put a lace tag in it because that would be a little bit much, but that's it. That's how you do it. I'll push all this over to the side so I don't make a mess. Sorry, I whispered. So that's it for today. I've got a couple of tags that I showed you. And then these little lace snippets that will go in. I tried to make them look like little lace samples, you know, without having like a sample tag behind it. Like a paper, you know. Fun, right? So fun. And that's it for today. There. All right, everybody. Until next time, I'm sorry if I was down so low or not down low enough, or if I was whispering. Just turn it up. I talk real loud anyway. You probably turn me down. I hope you all have a great day. Until next time, be well, be safe, be kind, and God bless. Love you all. Bye.